on air every evening. The whole world must listen.
You need to be very strong mentally. Give me my phone, I beg. Remove that carton. Remove and go keep it for yourself. You see it? Give me charger first. Please say don't. Give me this. Put on top here. Okay, thank you. I don't get life now. Why the thing now notification no dey come? Simon is live. Um, the notification no dey. Still remain. Oya now. Yeah. Mm. Hello, people. I think I should raise this computer like this and drag this one come like this. It's okay. Okay, they a little bit dark. I'll go manage them like that. How we dey? I'm fine. Ali CJ. Ali CJ. I'm fine, thank you. From YouTube. That's great. I'm offline. Why? Mm, anyway, I'm gonna put them for charger. Um,
To fight against what Mazina cannot believe in. So, and remember that
Mo listen to
Nelly,
Simon
according to
Ekpa.
her, you know, you know, according to all what she was saying, you don't need to take everything she's saying. Okay, that is your own or your own choice. Those who want to take what she's saying very seriously will take what she's saying very seriously. Because in all this while, some of the things she have said in the past that did not make sense, after 8 months, it began to make sense. Some of the things that Nelly Ofeku said in July last year didn't make sense when she was saying it. They called her crazy woman. They called her Mprumiri. But after 8 months, the things she said in July of last year, it began to make sense. You see, it begin to make sense. And some of you will be here. When we analyzing things as they happen, you will say, oh, Nelly said it too. Nelly said it too. Nelly said it too. But the time she said it, you called her Mprumiri.
Mprumiri.
The thing is that I don't fight stupidly. I choose my fight very well. So, and that is not it is not by my power. I choose my fight very well. You need wisdom of God to choose your fight, so you don't choose the wrong one. That is why I always play this particular thing I play that tells you about season. That is season for everything. You need to identify the season, what you need to do in this particular season, how to do it and how not to do it. Without the wisdom of God, you are a blind person. Now, listen to Mazi Namdekano. Praying in the spirit and the name of Weri, Umweri. All those things he mentioned is Itu. But I am not here to fight Itu, to fight for Itu. I'm here to fight for Biafra. But just so that people will understand that you waste your energy over nothing because you have been directly and indirectly bought over. If you have not been bought over, you are being influenced by those who have been bought over. So who is influencing you to fight blindly? Who is influencing you? Biafra will stand. Biafra is what me, Simon Ekpa, stand. Biafra is what I will preach. And I have no problem with anybody speaking as a preaching into, and I will never have. Because they did not have problem with me. So I want you people to understand that this is more, and every day you come out to say Biafra is a spirit, Biafra is a spirit, yet you are wallowing in ignorance. You do not have the spirit of Biafra in you. Because if you have the spirit of Biafra in you, you will not go and start fighting Nelly for saying it too. For preaching it too. And even if Nelly say, oh, Biafra is dead, is Biafra dead? I am asking you, is Biafra dead? Is Biafra dead? Now, in the course of agitating, in the course of, trying to prove things to people, anybody can say anything. Does not mean that thing is what it is. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said that Ndi Igbo is cursed. Is he not an Igbo man? Does it mean that he is cursed? No. But the fact is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said that anything Igbo in it is cursed. That go all over the world and check any people that are gathering in the name of Igbo, if they can never move forward, that they are cursed. Are you going to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are Rolala? No. But he was trying to make a point. He was trying to make a point. But look at when somebody that is not an Igbo man say that Igbos are cursed, which we are going to address very soon. That somebody cursed in the Igbo, that they can never be president in Nigeria. You see what is generating? You see what it is generating? It is just like in abroad, in Europe here. You will see somebody, a white call you nigger. That's an offense. I am telling you, a white man cannot be courageous without even just to say a black man, a nigger. But we, the black, can call ourselves nigger. How are you doing? You don't see it as an insult. You don't see, I am telling you, you don't see it as an insult. You don't see it as anything. You will see a black man, hey nigga, how you doing? It's gone far. But when a white man will call you, hey nigga, immediately the heaven will fall. Why? I am talking sense. I am talking sense. So why is Nelly Ofebuko different? You see, because of your personal hatred, because you know what she represents as at now. So, because the people that influence you have been bought over. I am telling you the fact. Because if you have not been bought over, you will overlook a lot of things. Like me, I'm overlooking it. I'm overlooking them. It is the same thing when they say nigger. You see a black man, you say, nigger, how are you doing? The black man will respond, I am fine. Is the black man going to tell you, my friend, why are you calling me nigger? No. They're not going to do that. But let a white man come here in Europe and say, nigger, automatically your head will blow off. But when another black man call you nigger, it is not a problem. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that Ndi Igbo is cursed. You have not fought him because you were still with your plain mind. It does not mean that Ndi Igbo is cursed. It does not mean that anything Igbo is cursed as per se. But it can be also true. But did you kill him? Well, how can I know whether it is one of the reasons some of you have sold him? So how can we know the reason why you gave him up to the enemy in Kenya? So I can never speak for you. Maybe it was one of the reasons you sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is because he said Ndi Igbo are cursed. But I have not seen anything generating in the social media that, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saying Ndi Igbo is cursed and all that. Now, then they say Biafra is dead, Biafra is that. Is Biafra dead? The answer is no. Because I am still fighting for Biafra. So why all this thing? Because you have been influenced by those who have been bought over. Bought over. Listen. It's one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwukika, the God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of the same God of Umwe, the same God of Orae, the same God of Uwe, the same God of Arochukwu. Not to be the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. we have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful. Kelechi Autopilot, you have been mistakenly blocked you, so I am sorry for that. Please, if I will see how I can unblock you, but you have been just blocked, so try to block this Assange or something. So Kelechi Autopilot, please, I apologize if you are unable to comment because you have been blocked by mistake. Thank you. And with that, very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. Yes, Eze Ademo Azubike, Simon, but always caution her with some of her word and make it publicly. You see, it doesn't change anything
at all.
The point is that I want you to understand cautioning Nelly for what she said. She have her right to say whatever she want to say.
Simple.
Yes, sometimes I used to caution that say this, say that, but the point is that even if I come to make it public, it will not change anything. That what the fact is that what she's saying may be truth. Okay, so the way she's presenting it may be different, but at the end of the day, that thing you are asking me to caution her about will also become the truth at the end of the day. It may take a long while. Okay? And the thing is that cautioning her in the
why can't this one be their problem? Because they are not satisfied because they want Simon Ekpa to come outside and rubbish Dr. Nelly. Dr. Nelly, I caution you, I do this one. Now Simon born Dr. Nelly. Now he born now he picking. Even if na pikin, when it comes to this struggle, you caution no one. Do your thing. Fight your freedom. Public
is not going to change the position of those bought over.
It's not going to.
So it is only a distraction.
Exactly.
Because nothing will change their position
unless
they see me attacking her to scatter everything. Then
and that is the plan.
So anything cautioning or not cautioning, don't listen to her. If you feel that Nelly Ofebu is saying something that you don't like, stop listening to her.
Simple.
What about that? Is it so difficult to do? If you cannot stop listening to her, it means that you don't need to complain. So if you listen to her, it means that you are comfortable with what she's saying and you want to listen to it. So don't come and say, caution her, caution her, caution her. Stop listening to her. Like me now, there are people that are, I don't waste my time listening to. So stop listening to her. Okay? And because all these things is just distraction, go to the people you feel you want to listen to and listen to them. And stop. As I'm talking now, some people don't listen to me. They don't watch my video because they don't want to get a heart attack. Okay? So try to manage yourself and not listen to her. All right. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who, from their mother's womb, they were born. You see, he was talking to us 2 weeks before. You must be very, very strong. That this message is for us. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light to become. They will feel it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say what mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook, they can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house to buy. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you everything to make sure that you're like. It is very hardcore. It's not going to move. And I will tell you why it can't move. Hey, we can't move. They will do you everything to be like them. They will make you to fight against those sitting at home for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But this IPOB, you see, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not, when you know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not say IPOB. Okay? He didn't say IPOB. He said, but this IPOB. He said, but this IPOB will never shake. I hope you understand where I'm going to now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, this IPOB. He was referring to the IPOB of the hardcore. That according to him, the members of this particular IPOB were born for Biafra to come. That he was addressing this particular hardcore IPOB, not the IPOB that he left. I know it will be very difficult for you to understand because the word in the deep. He said, this IPOB. I want to go back to this thing again because I want to play it until you understand what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was talking before it was kidnapped. He said, I did not come here to talk to you. I have come to talk to those hardcores who were born for this Biafra to come. That a lot of you, some people will be bought over and you are not going to stop this IPOB. Now, I want to go back. You see, this is a very big lesson. Before I will go into Barrister Ejiofor's interview, and remember, all of you remember that we have fundraising today, which is coming 7 p.m. Biafra time. So let us go back. You know, we don't normally have a broadcast this time around. This time. We don't normally broadcast this time. To understand this evening, we are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within. And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you. That they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. He said he is not lamenting and he is not complaining. He did not come to lament. He did not come to complain because he knows that when that thing come, when that time come, God of Biafra have positioned people like you in autopilot and me to take charge. I am telling you, he said, how can he know all these things that people are going to be bought over and all that, and then he says he don't come to complain because he know God has positioned you. God has positioned you to separate the chaff. And like I said, this broadcast is 2 weeks before he was kidnapped in Kenya. So God already revealed to Mazen Namdekano that something is about to happen. And that he did not come this day to complain. He only come to remind you. And I have come today on this emergency broadcast to explain this for the very first time. Now, listen to him. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. You see, the time has come. Is very, very near. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat. You see, what does Mazen Namdekano mean? By the time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat. Haven't that been separated on its own? And let me tell you, some people will be thinking that, oh, they are in political solution and all that. You can listen to Mazen Namdekano here and be the judge by yourself. Judge yourself. You know, what is going on. What he's saying here. Has all of them not happened? All of them has happened. Career agitators versus real agitators have been separated in this struggle. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully. And they will continue to fail. But I want to that we are getting attacks from everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. Some of you, they will buy some of you over. The spirit of Obad, Yasika, and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they'll buy you over. Okay? I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. You see? I am doing it to remind you, not for all of you to be strong. So he knows that many people will never be strong. I am not doing this program to ask you to be strong. That is not, he knows that you are not strong. Those who are strong already are there, waiting for this time to come. So Mazen Namdekano did not come to tell you, be strong, because he knows some of you that will be bought over, and there is nothing can stop it. If they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing. Okay. You can't. You can't. You cannot. You cannot. You cannot. But I need you. Have you stopped the sit at home? Have you stopped the agitation? You cannot. They succeeded in buying you over, and now APGA is issuing statement. APGA is now the one defending you. Nigeria news media is now the one defending you. You can still not stop what we are doing. You cannot. All of the media combined together cannot stop us. To appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that in the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and the same God of the same God way. The same God of Ora, the same God of Owe, the same God of Arochukwu. Let's look at the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. Okay. This is a message for you. Those who, from their mother's womb, they were born. Okay. To do this very work. Okay. You must be very, very strong. We are. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. Okay. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life. All right. And it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. Yes. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. Exactly. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook, they can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you they will make you vice president. They can promise you everything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. You see? And I will tell you why. This very hardcore is not going to move. This very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. So, which of the very hardcore was he talking about? Which of the very hardcore was our leader talking about 2 weeks before he was kidnapped? He was talking about the autopilot. All right, we are going to, I have said it before, we are not shaking, we are unshakable. I said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not commit no crime. We need to be asking questions. Why did Nigeria government detain our leader in 2015 for importing radio transmitter? We have imported radio transmitter cleared by the Nigerian custom. We have imported transmitter now almost 5. Why did they arrest and detain our leader for 2 years in the name of that he has imported transmitter? Is transmitter a contraband in Nigeria? We need to know which law of Nigeria, banned or under which law that you cannot import transmitter, because it does not exist. It does not exist. that the Nigerian law say you must not import transmitter. And if there is anything in the law that says you must not import transmitter, then what is the punishment for such an offense under Nigerian law? So, my people, we need to start to, preach this gospel for Nigeria to know how they have infringed the right of our leader with impunity. And this is not an ordinary infringement. It is also called the marginalization and the discrimination against Biafra people. And we must condemn it and demand a very heavy compensation, and there will be consequences. That's why when these people were saying, "Oh, do not, the Simon Ekpa is preaching," I asked them, what is it Simon Ekpa is preaching that our leader Mazin Nabikana have not preached? And I want to tell you also that everything he has preached in the past, nothing is a criminal offense. Creating awareness is never a crime. And you can see it today in the Nigeria court. So we are going to listen to Barrister Ejiofor, because Barrister Ejiofor have done justice to some of the things we preached yesterday. Now, let us listen.
Nyako of the Federal High Court in Abuja has struck out 8 of the 15 terrorism and felony charges preferred by the federal government of Nigeria against the detained leader of the indigenous people, Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Justice Nyako freed Nnamdi Kanu on the 8 counts, ruling on a preliminary objection filed by the IPOB leader. And the judge said, having read counts, there is no offense against the defendant in counts 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14. The judge says counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 15 shows some allegations which the defendant has to answer. And now this is coming on a day when journalists were actually barred from getting room because of new practice directions by the chief judge of the Federal High Court. Now this has raised tension among media practitioners, including civil society organizations, with others saying that this is an offense against the constitutional provisions for freedom of speech and freedom of press. Well, I will be having Ifeanyi Ejiofor, who's one of the counsels to Nnamdi Kanu, right here to discuss this issue with me, and I'm glad to have him here on the show. So good to have you again, Barrister Ejiofor. In the midst of all of this, we have seen the judge trim down the counts from 15 to 7 now being preferred against Nnamdi Kanu. These are the ones that the judge feels that have some merit to be heard. What do you make of this latest decision? It must be some sort of joy to you and your supporters, and of course your client.
Thank you, Mr. Sumner, for having me in your program. First of all, let me correct an impression that the judge said the remaining count, outstanding 7-count charge has made it. He said we have an allegation that needs to be explained, actually. We are making progress, and we just summarize that form because what's the confusion about the ruling of today is that we have 14-count charge that has to do with a broadcast made from an unknown place, not specified under the law, which they classified as an act done in furtherance of an act of terrorism. So also to be corrected is the fact that it's not standing offense for an act of terrorism.
Are you hearing that?
The judge found merit in objection on count 7, 9, 11, 13, and the 15. That is the 8-count charge, and dismissed them. However, from count 1 to 14, they are interrelated. They can't be separated because they have to do with they are predicated upon a broadcast made from an unknown place.
Yes.
Not defined, and also received in a place not also defined.
Isn't it within the territory of Nigeria?
No, it wasn't defined. It wasn't stated in the charge whether it was received in Abuja.
You see, and now the remaining one now from number 1 to number 5 has nothing, absolutely nothing. Is it number 1 from number 1 to number 4 are the same and doesn't hold water. From number 5, number 6 also does not hold water. Number 7 is for importing transmitter. So the question is, which crime and what crime did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu commit in 2015 that led to incarcerating him and imprisoning him for 2 years? And what crime did he commit for the Nigerian military to invade his house and kill 28 people? Is it just for importing transmitter? Because as it stands now, the only charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from 2015 to 2019 is for importing transmitter. So my people, I am asking you, I am telling you today that the only reason is for this, they want to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that did not succeed. Because all the charges against him from 2015 has all been dropped because there is no charge. The only one remaining is for importing transmitter. And I want to tell everybody in the world today, can you jail somebody for importing transmitter? Can you send the military battalion to invent and kill somebody for just importing transmitter? This is too much. This is too much. And that is why when we hear these people like Soludo talk rubbish, we get angry. When we hear all the people in the southeast, they call themselves leader. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fomenting trouble. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fomenting trouble. He's facing charge. Let him face charges. Soludo say, I don't know what he's being charged of, so I want him to be handled expeditiously. And he think that when he say expeditiously, people will not know the meaning of expeditious. And I asked him, you say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be tried and sentenced, convicted if there is any offense. So why should Soludo be talking about trying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and convicting him when he don't even know the charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You see, this is where I have problem. If Soludo did not come to, fight Biafra people, he should have closed his mouth. What is, I do not even know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being charged for. He need to be, the case need to be handled expeditiously and all that. And you want me, Simon Ekpa, to sit back and watch such a man claiming he want to fight for the interests of Indian number? Never. Never. Because now you have seen that from 2000, instead of Soludo to say that what he is being charged of is not, he don't see anything in it. I'm not a judge, but I think there is nothing in it. So what is transmitter? Soludo ought to have known, if he has consulted this and consulted that and have so much interest in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and stop it at home, he should have known the charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they had that opportunity he had with Shehu to address it and say, oh, you can imagine, the government is charging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for importing transmitter. Is that a crime? So can we check into the Nigerian law, what the Nigerian law say about importing a transmitter, and what are the offenses for committing such crime? That is what Soludo should have done. He didn't do it because the agenda of Soludo is not to develop Anambra. It's not Agepokuya or the Doti. Agepokuya. And then after Agepokuya, he will switch over to Monday sit at home. Because what they brought Soludo to destroy Biafra struggle. And they think that immediately they stop the Monday sit at home, they have defeated Biafra. I am telling you, that's why we are not going to give Soludo a breathing space until he leaves us the hell alone. Soludo, if you want to pochapu the area, you pochapu the area and leave. How does the pochapu the area got to do with Monday sit at home and Biafra? Ndi Biafra, Anambra State. Did we stop Soludo from pochapu the area? Did we stop Soludo from Ipochapu the Okpoko? Did anybody say Soludo must not put Chapudi Aya?
No.
Thank you, Twink Like, for your super chat. We appreciate you. Mazi, you are the real spiritual son of our great leader, Platinum Mikano. Keep on going with your great work toward us. Thank and God bless you. Amen. And bless you too. And thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. So I am, asking this question, I'm asking Biafrans. Does it mean that have we ever challenged Soludo for not Pochapudi here? We don't have problem. We don't have problem with We don't have problem with that. But you should know that we are not joking this time around. Ageboya. Yes, Ageboya are here. We don't have problem with Igbo they are here. But do not step on our way. Why in Igbo they are here? There are so many days to bow they are here. Bow they are here and let us see that you are serious, in boarding they are here. Okay? Right. Ify Onwubiko, thank you for your super chat. Lisa Kano, confused woman, misplaced priority, seeking for popularity. Why can't she not talk about Mazina Mikano? Wearing one cloth, the pride pillow, eyeglass. In every successful man, there is a woman. Dr. Nelly, our seer, we love you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Some of this attack that are coming now is not unconnected to our position in Anambra State. So those who are close to her, or those who think that they are with Soludo and all that, they are going to release all their arsenal, and we are ready for that. But anybody that want to attack me must be ready to face Biafrans. I am telling you, because my hands are clean. Everything I am doing it with clean hand. I don't have anything attached to it. I am not hip. Before I make a decision, I have weighed the decision, both sides. And I will make always decision that is best for the interest of this Biafra restoration that we're fighting.
Or in Anambra State, or in Enugu. So these are fundamental issues we believe we're going to address him. I have to address in court of appeal. Then two, the first count for 15 borders on importation of transmitter. The court also found that that charge was predicated on a non-existent law. Because
you see, a non-existence law. The charge count 15. There is no law in Nigeria that ban importation of transmitter. So my question is, why is it still there? Why is it? Because they are going to drop it anyway. So why is that number 15 still there? Because there is no law that is telling people not to import transmitter in Nigeria. So, and one thing is that if actually there is no law that criminalizes importation of transmitter, it means that from 2015, Mazina Bikano was arrested. There is nothing. There is nothing that should lead to the arrest of Mazina Bikano in 2015. So we should be talking about compensating Mazina Bikano for, but of course you cannot bring the people you killed back. The people that was killed in the house of Mazina Bikano, in the way why they tried to assassinate him, you can't bring them back to life. So what are we going to now demand? Because he has been arrested without a crime. He has been imprisoned without a crime. He was granted bail without committing crime. They invaded his house without committing crime. So now they come back and say, we are charging you for speaking and broadcasting from 2020. And people like Soludo said we should allow expeditions, or that if he should be sentenced and convicted if he committed any crime. I don't know the crime he has committed. I don't know what he's been charged for. And you want me to sit back and listen to such a man? Never. Never. How can I know the truth and I will be listening to such a man? If I am ignorant, it's a different thing. Okay, but I'm not an ignorant person. Now, let us watch.
Constantly has gone through the criminal procedure, criminal code act. He didn't found any place because they are predicated upon a broadcast made from an unknown place, not defined, and also received in a place not also defined.
Isn't it within the territory of Nigeria?
No, it wasn't defined. It wasn't stated in the charge whether it was received in Abuja or in Anambra State or in Enugu. So these are fundamental issues we believe we are going to address in. I have to address in court of appeal. Then two, the facts of count 15 borders on importation of transmitter. The court also found that charge was predicated on a non-existent law. Because the custody has gone through the criminal procedure, criminal code act. He didn't find any place in the act where the offense of forced censure was also provided for. But
you see, Frank Oba, you see, sometimes it is good to just keep quiet when you don't have what to say. This man say, Simon, talking like this is good. I love that, but don't go too far by saying you are inaugurating the M branch. You see, some of you are being misled by those who have sold their conscience to the Nigerian government and they are now working with the politician. If I ask you now, if you have seen where I inaugurated M branch, you cannot answer that question. Have you seen me where I inaugurated M branch? Frank Oba, did you see where Simon Ekpa inaugurated M branch? Some of you don't even know the English you are using. So did you see where Simon Ekpa inaugurated M branch? I am asking you and I want to see your comment before I go to the next thing I want to say. Please, Frank Oba, tell me, did you watch where Simon Ekpa inaugurated M branch? I am waiting for your comment. Did you see where Simon Ekpa inaugurated M branch? Please answer me before I will go to the thing I want to say about you. Did you see where Simon Ekpa inaugurated M branch? Somebody say, why am I addressing Team Pataka? You know that God did not come for God did not come for the people that are healthy. Okay? Jesus Christ did not come for people that are healthy. Okay? So I think the reason why we are making broadcasts for people like this Frank Oba. Those that their brain need to be corrected. So I want to ask Frank, where did you hear or see that Simon Ekpa inaugurated M branch? Because I never did. I never inaugurated M branch. I never inaugurated M branch. So those are telling me I should leave the Team Pataka. We came here because of people like him. If you call him the Team Pataka, we came here because of the Team Patakas. Because God, Jesus Christ came to this world, because of those that are sick, because of those that, that are bad, because of bad people. He did not come to the world because of good people. If it is about the good person, if the world is good, Jesus will not come. Okay? I am telling you, if the world is good, if this world was full of good people, you will never see Jesus here. But it is because of the evil that was going on in the world, God will say, who can I send to go and help and deliver the people? And Jesus said, send me. So God sent him to go and deliver the world from their sin. But if Jesus was, if the world was good, he would never come. So Frank is not answering me. You see, that is how they go about to give wrong and false information. I never inaugurated M branch. I never launched M branch. What I did was to unveil the M branch of the Eastern Security Network. And I want you people to understand the word here. I said the M branch of the Eastern Security Network. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu founded M branch, there were no Eastern Security Network. Okay? There were no Eastern Security Network. So this M branch we unveiled was the M branch of the Eastern Security Network, and it has become imperative to unveil the M branch. And some people have issues with the M branch is uniform, which one is not uniform. Who cares about whether M branch have uniform and M branch? Who tell you that we have to do the same thing other people are doing? The M branch of the Eastern Security Network was necessary to unveil because of the perilous time we are into. We need those intelligent reports. We need those intelligent gathering. We need intelligent information. We need every kind of information that is available to protect our land. And that's why it has become imperative to unveil the M branch of the Eastern Security Network. So those illiterate who are going around to say, oh, he is unveiling his launching M branch. M branch that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have launched. M branch that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have mentioned. M branch that the M branch you are talking about, was there an Eastern Security Network during the time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mentioned M branch? No. But I specifically said unveiling M branch of the Eastern Security Network. But because of Itim Pataka of all of you, because of you go around and blackmail me. I have seen it on social. I don't want to be addressing this thing all the time. I saw it on social media how they were slandering my name. Oh, M branch of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in classroom. Oh, M branch of this, M branch of that. But I specifically said unveiling M branch of the Eastern Security Network. So you see, this is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, these people have almost finished him. For complete 10 good years, they constituted nuisance. They were branded miscreant and all that because of they don't know anything. They don't have brain. Every time you see them, when you talk A, they talk B. When you talk B, they talk A. He began to even publicly shout for 100 men. Because all these people, we know you need freedom. We know you need freedom. You need freedom. But so over everything you put an address. Over everything where you are not sure. You put in there. Ndị Igbo eji ndị Igbo na ndị Biafra bụ ndị eji amamihe wee mara. Let me speak in Igbo because nke a na-emezi anyị ihere. It was like in those days when we were growing up, they said Awolowo and Zeke went to London, and in London when they were going for Nigerian independence, they told us that Awolowo and Zeke went to London, and they were having tea. So in the table when they were discussing with white men, if you drink tea and leave the cup open, they will come and pour another tea again. So Zeke now, Zeke was the one who claimed that he was very okay. Abubakar, okay, Abubakar, sorry, Zeke and Abubakar. So so Abubakar now is from Ugu. Abubakar, you know how they behave, the nomadic. So they said they went to London, and in those days, some of these people from the north, they also know how to speak Igbo. So the Nigerian language was like that kind of language that some of the leaders in the north can speak Igbo, and some of the leaders in the south can speak Hausa. So it was like that. So now they went to London, and they said if you drink tea, you put the cup, you close the cup like this. If you put the cup open, the white man will come and put another tea that you want to drink. So after okay, so Awolowo will not Abubakar. Well, anyway, whichever way. So then we are drinking this tea. So Zeke drink the tea and put the cup and close the cup. So Abubakar Awolowo was drinking this tea. Every time he put the cup open, he then put something and then he drink it. Every time he put the cup open and then so when Zeke was watching this thing, they want to use the tea to kill him. So when Zeke was watching this thing, and then he shout in Igbo language, Abubakar nwanne m, ịmụchakwanụ mkpubi iko maka na ihere na-emezi m. In Jesus' name I pray. So Zeke said he want to pray. So it was during that prayer that Zeke now said, according to the story, Abubakar nwanne m, ịmụchakwanụ tii ikpubi iko maka na ihere na-emezi m. In Jesus' name I pray. Everybody say amen. So that was how Abubakar now, after drinking the last tea, because he understands the Igbo, he now turned the cup of the tea upside down. So all these people that are commenting this thing, imezi comment na social media. Maka na ihere na-emezi anyị. Ọbụrụkwana ihe eji mmadụ ndị Igbo. Especially ndị na-use afa ndị Igbo. Unu comment si na ihere na-emezi anyị. Maka na anọgide asị ọ ndị a ka a na-atinye freedom. Ọ ụdị ndị a ka a na-atinye Biafra. A ga-anakwa n'ije biko unu comment si na. Unu pụta na social media ebe unu biko focus on na ihe onye ahụ na-ekwu. Comment anụ about what the person is talking about. Unu comment si na maka na ihere na-emezi anyị. Ihere na-emezi anyị. Ọ na-emezi ihere. Maka ọ ya ka ọ na-abụ enyecha anya asị ọ bụzikwa ndị a ka na-esi anụ na-achọ freedom. Biko butu ọnụ n'ihere na-emezi anyị. Butu ọnụ ube na iko ọnụ biko ube na iko unu n'ihere na-emezi anyị. So you can imagine this Frank now coming to say you inaugurated a branch. I never inaugurated a branch. There is difference between inauguration and unveiling. There is difference between unveiling and launching. I never launched a branch. I never inaugurated a branch. I unveiled the M branch, and not just M branch. I unveiled the M branch of the Eastern Security Network. So when people are making comment, you pay attention to what they say, so you don't go and mislead the public. All right, let us continue.
Based on the powers and relying on the sample laws, the court amended it. So if I will ask, in the circumstance. This has to do with importation of an item, assuming without considering to the fact that such constitutes an offense. And court also, it's very clear, the account is very clear. Item imported, kept in Ubulisuzo in Ihara local government. What will come to you quickly, which was part of the arguments who campaigned before the Federal High Court, is whether the Federal High Court in Abuja has jurisdiction to entertain matters on alleged acts concerning offense that was committed in Ubulisuzo. That's how it's not.
You see?
It's a negative. So,
You see? So, how can you be trying? You see, these are the things that after you listen to it, you know that Nigeria is gone. You are charging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know, and when they talk about, we need to refresh. One moment. You are charging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for importing a transmitter, and the transmitter was found in Ihala. Ihala is Anambra State, and there are courts that have jurisdiction within the Nigerian territory to try case or crime committed in a certain part of Nigeria. In Ihala, there is a court that are responsible to try a case or a crime that you feel that is committed in Ihala in Anambra State. So why are they not trying that particular case in that particular jurisdiction? And then you take the case to Abuja. So these are the things. So when you look at it, you find out that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu arrest in 2015 was a clampdown, a racial and ethnic multi-ethnic discrimination or discrimination motivated arrest. It is tribally motivated arrest, which must be condemned by everybody, including a person of Soludo. Soludo should be bold enough to come out in public and say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu arrest is in 2015 is condemnable. It is tribally motivated arrest and must be condemned. Because when you look at it now, you find out, is it because of transmitter that you went to kill 28 people? Is it because of the transmitter that have caused all this insecurity everywhere in Nigeria? Is that because of the transmitter that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was arrested and a lot of people were killed from 2015 to 2017 in the process? So if you look at it and you pretend like Soludo that you don't know, or you pretend that, okay, there was a case against him, then it means you are not telling yourself the truth. And that's why the problem will continue to happen until you begin to speak the truth and speak the truth to power. Somebody say Soludo don't buy market from Simon. Yes, so
Maya in the world,
yes, so
you are
don't buy
welcome.
market too. The market is not a small market, Destiny.
I said, more listen to Simon
Soludo
before we start.
don't buy market for Simon. He's a kind of, we run mad because Simon not stopping now. I'm not stopping though. Mike. I just they start to until Soludo leave us alone.
Simple, they never see anything.
We also want to commend God for the effrontery, for the hard work in coming up with the ruling of today. But we believe we are going to address the remaining count because that has also dealt with the entire allegations that were against our client, and it also paved way for us to take this bill application, which was done today.
Yeah, before we actually go ahead, looking at this counts one by one, when last did you meet your client, and what's his state at the moment? I mean, he was in court. How has it been like with him all through this while?
We usually visit him Mondays and Thursdays in line with the court's guideline and order. So apart from a few occasions, and many occasions they denied us access to him. And each of those occasions, we try to let the public understand what is going on around him. So we are a team of lawyers visited him yesterday, before today. Yesterday was Thursday. So, and we had received a complaint, which I believe I made public yesterday, about the fact that his clothing were not, they're not allowed to change his clothing.
Despite the earlier court order.
So, of course, in the character of the SSS, of course, they are very chronic in the flouting of court orders. So they've not allowed us access to him to change his clothes. So, despite court preventive substituting orders, then two, the court also made a pronouncement. Of course, it was addressed today by Lesel, a right Professor Dokome said, about the pronouncement made by the court, the direction given by the court, and should allow us access to his private medical personnel, doctor, who will conduct independent also investigation to have a second opinion about his state of health. And that order hasn't been complied. So these are part of issues raised today by our late counsel, SAN Michael Dokome, which court director, which will also forward to him the court so they can be given administrative attention. So these are all evidence of the flouting orders of court by the SSS. So, and also, don't forget that our client has been convicted of offenses being alleged was involved. He has been subjected to solitary confinement.
Yeah, because these are terrorism-related charges. Preferred against him by the federal government.
This impression, because many times you hear the prosecution talk about treasonable felony. You hear him talk about terrorism offenses. I'm able to state ad initio that he's not being charged with terrorism offenses.
Yeah, but terrorism-related offenses, that's what it is.
There's a difference between somebody being charged with act of murder. It was explained today by Lesel, and especially who's being charged by manslaughter. So, and because the difference between the two offenses lies in the punishment ascribed to them. So they're not interrelated. Offense of terrorism is clear, and offense of acts done in furtherance of act of terrorism. They are all different offenses. So, and that impression needs to be corrected. So, and however, the law presumed him innocent of these offenses as it stands today. So, until found guilty. So, he hasn't been found guilty.
And let me also explain for those of you who do not understand the difference between treasonable felony and treason. There is difference between treason and treasonable felony. Now, he is not being tried for treason. According to those who they are accusing him of treasonable felony. And what is treasonable felony? Treasonable felony has to do with fighting the government to change its policy, to compel the government to change its policy. Is that what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for? No. Oh, Jesus Christ. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting to change the policy of government. So if he is fighting and say, okay, now we are going to compel you, you have to change the policy of government, it becomes then you can be suspected of treasonable felony. And what is treason? Treason is when you fight to overthrow the government. Overthrow the government. It is treason. So anything reason, anything zin, any treason is not even close to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting to overthrow the government. It is not treason. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not trying to change the policy of Nigeria. It's not treasonable felony. So this whole thing you hear that he's being charged for this, he's being charged for that, is not even close to it. Then you talk about terrorism. So they say he used broadcast to threat. So it's hard of threatening people in broadcast become a terrorism. All these things are the things that Soludo should know, but he refused to know it because he actually came to fight Biafra. He came to fight for Biafra. So that thing we were addressing yesterday in the evening is what Barrister Jofo have come to do. And that's why we are addressing it today.
Okay, and by virtue of which is entitled to to the full rights of content under Chapter 4 of the Constitution. Right? So, by subjecting him to this act of solitary confined by SSS, in terms of Anti-Torture Act, it's an infringement on his right.
Yeah, but if these were just mere charges, the court would have granted him bail.
Well, the bail action has been taken today, and we are of the same view that the court will find merit in application, because they are not before the court. The prosecution has not been able to establish the version of what they file in response to application. Reason why he will not be granted bail. If you talk about him, the issue of the allegation of dumping bail has been laid to rest by order of Federal High Court, State High Court in Oman, because the court has found that his home was actually invaded on the 10th and 14th of September 2017 in desperate attempt to eliminate him, assuming without considering to the fact that they succeeded. The agent of the state that invaded his premises succeeded on that day in killing him. We'll be talking about the charge today. The answer is no.
You see?
That's simple.
Yeah, but
And why did they invade Madison at the Kano house? As it stands now, the only reason is that it imported transmitter. My people, importation of transmitter has become a crime that they go to kill him in his house.
the reality is that it's difficult for the courts to actually trust Nnamdi Kanu again with the bail.
The point is clear. The Nnamdi Kanu expressed his willingness to be in October 17, 2017 to face trial. I have to say this publicly. We have taken him on pre-trial conference before then. He was ready to come. Now that he wants 1 million followers to follow him, that company to the court on that day. He wasn't afraid of anything, he was ready. And why can't you wait, assuming that considered to the fact that he committed any offense during the period in question? The simple thing was for you to wait and allow him to come to court. There's no one that says we want to arrest him in court. You arrest him after the trial. Okay, you have committed.
After having jumped bail and gone.
I'm talking about 2017.
Okay.
So Federal High Court in Omahia delivered a judgment and found federal government liable of gross violation of Nnamdi Kanu's right by blood invasion of his home on 14th of September and 10th of September 2017, and court directed up till now they've not complied with that order.
Okay.
That they should issue public apology to Nnamdi Kanu.
You see?
And also explore other options to resolve this matter.
They should issue public apology to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It has not happened up till now because it was a tribal war. The arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not because of transmitter. They only use transmitter when they have nothing against him, and they say, Fulani government, court of you, your own court, say, apologize publicly to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They refuse to apologize because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man. Igbo man. Igbo man is not wanted in Nigeria. Biafra is not wanted in Nigeria. So anybody that rise up to speak, they use people like Soludo to silence him. They want to use Soludo to kill the person. They want to use Soludo to kill the ideology.
Court found the invasion of his premises unlawful, unconstitutional, and a gross violation of his right. So this issue of dumping bail has been led to rest.
I've been told that I don't have enough time.
Sorry about that.
Let's talk about the issue of the practice directions.
Anytime somebody is hitting the point, that is when Nigerian news journalists don't have time, but they invited the person to come and talk. If you do not have time to listen to the issue, why did you invite Barrister Ejiofor? Just at that particular point, when Barrister Ejiofor is about to make a very big point, that is when you don't have time. That's everything they do.
Which stops journalists from getting into the courtroom. Do you think in one way or the other this may affect your client? Especially if journalists are not there or members of the public to see how the trial is going.
The fact is clear that we can never allow that practice direction to stand. We are not oblivious of the fact that it was actually put in place because of our case.
See?
We are very familiar with it.
It's not only him that has terrorism-related charges.
Why? Okay, now, a witch cried in the night and the child died in the morning.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yes.
They've been there talking about practice direction. Why did they issue yesterday? Why did you come out yesterday?
You see?
This is a simple question now that is begging for answer.
So you think Nnamdi Kanu is the target here?
However, we have looked at the provisions of the party election issued yesterday, and we have the firm belief, the Silk, made it public today, that some portions of these provisions are in clear violation of the provision of the Constitution. So right to fair hearing, the right to have the public be part of the proceeding. You can never beat a child and expect not to cry. You can never share the press from being part of the proceedings, because Nnamdi Kanu has been tried in the public by the federal government. Nnamdi Kanu has been condemned in the public by the federal government. Nnamdi Kanu has been convicted by the federal government. So the trial must be witnessed by the press. So we are intending to challenge, the SAC has made it clear to the world that we are going to challenge the unconstitutional provisions in that appointed national issue yesterday, and it will happen soon. So because who know what they are trying to do, and we can't allow them to have their speech that way.
Okay, very interesting indeed. And we just hope you will help us, even as journalists, to be able to have access.
You must part of the proceedings.
Because everyone in the country is interested in knowing what happens at that trial.
It can't be done in a secret. It must be done. Because when they were granting interview about what and what not, Nnamdi Kanu did, the judges were there. When the learned AGF condemned him and convicted him in the public, and in court, we are doing our best. And today, we've seen the result.
All right.
And we're making making further progress.
Well,
and we move.
We can't
Thank
do
you so
so
much.
well. We must.
And we move. That is the word. We move. I like that, Barrister Ejiofor. And we move. And we will continue to move. With the speed and with Iwe Nonoma, we will continue to move. I want to now bring to you this particular. Now let us listen to this man.
But all these long adjournments and so on, there are some of these sessions that have implications for national security. They were saying that they will keep this Monday at home until he is released.
A moment.
We are only arguing and having a counter narrative to say, supporters, what were they saying? They were saying that they will keep this Monday at home until he is released. We are only arguing and having a counter narrative to say, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't make sense to now, someone is annoys you somewhere else and you can go and lock up your entire family and say they should not eat, they should stop after that.
The caliphate, the representative of caliphate is talking.
And so for us, as part of that total resolution,
They just want to have another narrative.
get him to the cause, press the charges, and he will be defended. This is Nigeria, rule of law. The courts will take their course expeditiously,
Yes,
and then let's see where it gets to. But I'm one of those who believe that some of these matters are things that we need to have seen what the criminal charges are.
You see?
Because we need to know, the public deserve to know.
You see, this man say he didn't know what the criminal charges are, and the public deserve to know.
And everyone needs to know
Charge.
what is being charged for.
Charge.
And then let the courts take their processes. And so on. And then it's just common sense.
Instead of him to know already before this interview and make it very clear that the charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for bringing transmitter is very condemnable. Instead of him to say, this is just the exact thing that they are doing to the politicians in Nigeria, marginalization, discrimination, tribal sentiment.
But they say justice denied, justice delayed is justice denied. It's not just because it's Nnamdi Kanu or anyone, but it becomes part of the conversation.
But I think it's public knowledge that he was being charged for terror.
You see, it's public knowledge. But him, Soludo, is not part of the public that have that knowledge.
For terrorism. He's facing terrorism charge. Isn't that clearly stated in the court right now?
No. Don't talk about that. That's why I say expeditiously.
What has expeditiously got to do with this particular issue we are talking about? You see? So he said that is why he expeditiously.
Let him have his day in court. But there are these longer judgments and so on. There are some of these sections that have implications for national security that you should try out and bring closure to it.
What are those that have this? What are those that have issue with national security?
Without bringing closure to it, the longer you keep the system in suspense. That's the point.
Joy.
Apple said that if it's.
Let me take you to. Yeah. So let me take you to the area of some of the aspects of your Soludo solution. Part of it is how you're going to creatively generate revenue for the state. I understand that the state is planning about 50 billion or so to increase IGR. Onitsha is one hub in the state that is a major commercial hub. I understand that you're making effort in changing how things look generally. Can you give us an idea?
All these things are the things they used to deceive you. We are giving Soludo a name. And this name will change the day Soludo start facing and minding his business in governance. So the name we are giving Soludo today is Okwage Pochapia. Age Pochapia. Anywhere you see Soludo, brand him with this name. Any place you see where they are talking about Soludo, comment with Age Pochapia. Once you say Agipia, you are talking to Soludo. You are talking about Soludo. The name of Soludo from today, Agipuchapia. Anyhow you want to put the name, because he has become Onya Gebepo. Yes, Soludo and Mesiketa Abo. When he go from one place, any place you see that people are talking about Soludo, just go and comment Ageboya. Okwageboya. Okwageboya. Everybody is coming. All these governors, they come to deceive people with one slang like that, you know. Ageboya. Okwageboya. I see yes, Ageboya. No be juju be that. Osunu na Ageboya. Ageboya. Wani ana Ageboya. Ageboya. Keboya na kebonu ya. All right. Agebonu ya. You all remember that today is the fundraising for the Eastern Security Network, the 9th of April, and it starts by 7 p.m. So we are going to be here after a few hours. That's why I have come to make this program, to have this program, you know, before the fundraising, because we may not have the time to have a normal program today, broadcast. That's why we have this emergency broadcast, or in this particular time. It is not what we normally do. This is not the time we have broadcast. So I've come to make this broadcast because of the fundraising for the Eastern Security Network today. The fundraising today will be very interesting because I've been getting so many positive. A lot of people are ready to show their support for autopilot today. I'll be receiving so many messages, so many different messages, and very, very encouraging. Very encouraging messages coming from all quarter. of people supporting autopilot. So the fundraising today must be very, very interesting one. So you have to be part of it. It starts 7 p.m. Biafra time, and we will try to be, to finish it as soon as possible. So everybody is expected to come in, make your contribution, and so we can finish on time. Thank you very much for being part of this program. I want to, before I end, let me put this thing, and I want you to think about it. Whether you are following the principles of life, season by season. No matter how powerful you are, God is revealing to you that there is a law, the law of seasons. It has nothing to do with you being good. It has nothing to do with you being bad. It is the law of seasons. And that in every man's life, born again or not, this law is not one you can pray out of your life. It is established. There are many things you may be doing wrong, but just because you have not arrived at a season that will show you how wrong you are, you may think you are right for a long time until seasons change. And there are times you can be doing something very right and look like a fool for many years because the season that shows your wisdom has not yet come. Seasons are powerful. No matter how anointed, no church, no politician, no government, no nation has one season forever. In every man's life, there will be this season of fatness, and there will be this season of lean cows. What do they mean? The 7 years of plenty represents seasons of ease, seasons.
And Anoro, sorry, I no fit call the name, I no fit shout. Amarachi, another one good. Good evening from here. Please, make you dey drink water. And then one no, una no even just dey share this video, na just dey like, only 2 like. Only 2 like and no, 1 like and 1 love. Eh? The page na still new page, sha. Na still new page. We just dey start with am. We dey launch am small small. Eh? More na follow me for YouTube because Facebook dey do me yama yama. YouTube dey there, the link is there. So since Simon don broadcast this evening, we don use the time take broadcast, we don use take lis ten to Simon. So make I enter house, I be wan come broadcast before the fundraising go come. So since e no come happen, Simon is on there. I no know wetin be my problem. Isaac, if you want to watch Simon, you go and watch Simon. If I know that Simon is live, I want to come and stream him live, I will stream him live. I am a broadcaster. Don't kill my spirit that I come out with. Simon is live, you go and watch him. Don't put it as a notification that I have to shut down my topic, that you don't know if my spirit or anything that asks me to come and do my broadcast. You don't know. Okay? When I know they do this over sabi, not go lead anybody go anywhere. And you are not here watching. You just come command that spirit in me. Simon is a broadcaster. I am also a broadcaster. I am a freedom fighter. I am doing my own possible best for my freedom. I do what I want to do, not be you go talk am. Simon is live. Go and watch him. Don't distract my spirit. Okay? Ehen. If I want to stream his video, I will stream him. I share his video. I do all things. Once you see me out, my topic is there. I want to sit down and broadcast. Please. I know they do competition with anybody. You can't shut me down when I am sitting down here to broadcast. You can't do so. Okay, not just not try am next time. I no want start with you. All of you coming, Simon is live, this one, those kind of oversabi. Just say to yourself, Simon is live, I want to go and watch him. Do not put it there like I must close down my page for Simon. No. Okay. Social media is for everywhere. We are team in this autopilot. We are broadcasters. I sit down to broadcast, he sit down to broadcast, everybody sit down to broadcast. You choose anywhere where you want go watch, because I'm still sending a message, I'm still passing. I no come social media come play. Do you get that, Isaac? Please. Okay. Put it there. Simon is life. I'm faith. I want to go and watch Simon. It's understandable that you go come the writer like I must shut my page down for Simon. We are team. He knows what I'm talking about. I have my message to give to the people. He has his own message to give to the people. I can't shut my mouth up for him. Rather, him will not shut his mouth up for me. Okay, people will hear the message in different dimension, in different angle, in different perspective. Before our leader they come broadcast, e dey announce am first. E no dey carry, they just come broadcast, because he knows say broadcasters full everywhere for this struggle. E dey announce am. So people will not know that, okay, our leader is coming out so time, so let me hold on. Even some of us, they even 30 minutes before his broadcast, it depends on how the spirit leads you. 30 minutes before his broadcast, 1 hour before his broadcast, we all with a broadcast. Okay, don't make the people feel like Simon is our leader when he's not, because you are causing problem like that. And our leader no dey jump on us like that, say because he wan just come broadcast. If dey announce am a day before or 2 days before, then everybody go prepare. Simon is frequent broadcaster, the same thing, all front, everyday broadcaster. So I can't shut my spirit down for him. Mind the way you do your oversabi. You people should mind the way una dey do oversabi. We are a team in this struggle, in this autopilot or on IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are team. I'm a good broadcaster. He is a good broadcaster as well. Do yourself the favor to write it. Faith, I want to go and watch Simon. I will watch yours later. It's better than like you dey write am there, make e be say I go say, oh, Simon is like, make I shut down. You don't know you dey crazy. They don't do that. They don't do things that way, where you don't know the spirit that leads me, the spirit that sent me here. Simon is fighting for his freedom. I am fighting for my freedom. So likewise, each of every one of us. When I go stop this useless oversabi, and if I finish my program, I find out that Simon is live, I will stream him. I have not been streaming because my stream yard is not yet. It's not yet I never pay am. That's why I not dey stream live for the past a week now. And even when my blood do am for me as well, I never dey get chance to dey stream live. And also freedom voice of freedom fighter, Facebook block am. Okay, so a lot of things are suspended these days, this period. So you go pinch yourself. You pinch yourself. I'm on a mission. You don't dare try and dey your comfort zone to kill my spirit. Okay? To kill my spirit. Faith is life. Simon is life. Akbarawa Isima is life. Sonny is life. Everybody is life. Okay, which one you want to do? The one where you want to do, you go do one. Go and watch anyone. We are all the same team, the same. It might not be the same broadcast. It might be different broadcast, but we are the same team. All inside this autopilot. I will not have any of you to kill my spirit. When I'm sitting down here, you see am. If I write down Simon live stream, you are now Simon day. If now let's listen to Simon. If you see me sit down here, I won't broadcast. Not the I don't care this the view. I do my thing, not be view be my problem. I don't care the view. Just go and watch him. Go. Me too. I know they miss him broadcast. If I'm not streaming him live, I'm watching him, I'm sharing him to all the platform I belong to. Okay, don't make it seem like because it's live, I'm live, then you think maybe something go they work in your brain somehow. Type it. It's better you type it. Simon is live. I want to go and watch him. Then you just say Simon is live. So for your reason now, in your brain now, Faith need to shut down his own because of Simon. They don't work that way. That is nomadic foolishness. We don't have leader here. Our leader no go just carry say one come out the broadcast when you know say every day people are in this social media broadcasting for the freedom. Before you dey do am, even if na emergency sef, if na emergency, you go do am 12 hours, you go publish am 12 hours before the broadcast. So Simon own is everyday broadcasting, every day. So am I, so are everybody, except you are no chance to do so. So when you see us kararara come out like that, choose the one you want go follow. Stop putting those your wasabi rubbish comment like as if you love and pass. Now you sabi pass. It seems so irritating, very, very irritating. We are team. Me and Simon there for group. We are team for this autopilot as a broadcasters. Media team warriors for this social media. You dey understand so? I stream him, I not stream him. Oh, now the same thing he want be. No be nothing change am. I come with my own spirit, another spirit to lead my people, to talk to my people. I will not have your stupidity to kill my spirit. I will not have that. And if you not stop this rubbish, I will start blocking you. I don't give a damn who you are, because you are just confused human being. You are confused. Okay? You are confused. When the Biafra Unite was live yesterday, I was not saying it. If you want to get the update of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Wella, go there. And I'm still live. If you want to watch with me here, we will stay here. We'll do the things together. What's your problem? If you be over sabi, you go cure your brain. We're not there for this matter. And you know why they address them? Because you know, say for una brain, you feel say maybe I should not do am, maybe get problem with Simon, this one. No. I want you to know we are team. We are median team warriors. Autopilot under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He broadcasts every day. This period, I know the two broadcasts as usual as before because I'm so damn busy and my subscription for StreamYard stop and Facebook block my Voice of Freedom. So a lot of things they happen. So I dey manage the one I feel they do now for the moment till everything will be okay. So keep your wasabi for your pocket. Keep it. Keep your wasabi. Now so person get Dr. Nelly with Insima Akbarawa Insima get program. Very important program. I don't know all of una dey type. Lockdown, put down. Who does that? Who does that? Everybody gets message for this life, for this struggle wey we dey do so. Everybody, and hence I'm not be followers. I am a broadcaster, hardcore broadcaster, freedom fighter, hardcore. I not be follower. I not be follow. Okay, I be hardcore. I get big platform where I talk. Okay, don't use your wasabi to think say you fit keep person spirit. I just want do and make I foresee. I just want let you. I don't want just start with you with your foolishness. I don't just as you take right time. I don't want just start with you. I just play am. Go check out whether it dey live true. They come see say na new broadcast. I thought maybe it's na replay because sometimes they replay in broadcast. When I see say dey live, okay, I can't play am make una dey hear am. Before I go come address una. Before I can address this nomadic write-up, for your mind, why you dey write this kind thing, I should shut down my broadcast. Wetin the spirit lead me say make I come send, make I come give the message. Even if I dey see Simon dey come live, and that thing instructs me say go and speak. Voice of freedom, the queen, go and speak. I will still come live and drop my message there. For people who care to watch it later, they will watch it later. People who care to watch it later, they will watch it later. Okay? Me shutting down my message for him to broadcast, he not change anything. Because he is doing his own differently, in a different way, the way how the God still lead them. Now, so my own still be different way, the way the God still lead me. You don't go there. You don't try it next time. If you do, I go block you. I go block you. Because I will not have any of it, anybody, not even my mother in the grave, to obstruct the spirit I have. That is the spirit, the message, the spirit when I get to send out there. I will not have you to come and kill it. Because you want to do overserve. You want to do eye service. You want to do eye service. You want to do I too know. You want to do oversabi. Marawa never finished broadcast yesterday. Simon is live. Simon is live. He has to continue to explain to you people. Make you for not go verse. Because you want show say na you sabi pass. Make you for not go verse. You think say Marawa no say after his broadcast, Simon is live. He will put it there again. He will stream live. He knows. And if you know if he stream live, not be bad thing. Simon has already made with people that watching, that listening to him. Even if you don't know him before, you go know him anyhow, any which way. He has already blessed with who they listen to them. There is no need for you to come keep person spirit because he is live. All you need to do is to log out in that platform and go his place. That is how to show someone who do listening. Then you go come share am. After the person don't send the message finish, do what he want do, he go see his life, then he go come stream am live. If you so e sweet you say na so. I just make I leave this one because you know why? Chukwuzi in a different way. You no go come shut my own, make I shut your own, or may you cross your lane, may you pass your boundary. Okay, I come out. I feel you wake up 12 o'clock in the night at the broadcast. You wake up, faith, you never sleep. Una never seen her like that before. I be you think I not sabi sleep. I be you think I not like to sleep. Something go just wake me up. Go give this message. They wake up 12 in the midnight. At times 3, I'll tell you, say time don't go, but daybreak when I go see this video watch. And I never seen her like that before. I not be follow. I have a platform where I send my message as well. I not be licky anus. I can't shut my message down for Simon Ekpa. Sorry. No. I can't shut the message I have for the people. Just as the same thing. He no go fit because of me say, oh, your faith, dey life, make I shut down the, no, because you get to give the message out because it might not be different message. It might not be the same message. The same work, but different way of doing it. Different way of sending the message. Different ways. Well, I know they cause confusion though. I know say my head not the house, and I don't see you. I don't see you. Now the truth I dey tell you. Now I know. More than 3 years now, don't know me now, almost 3 years now. Una know say this person head not the house. Ishiarimulo. Ya izigbo eziokwu. So now they use all this rubbish, they kill my spirit. And I don't like it. I come with a different dimension this afternoon. All you need to do is to listen. If you don't want, you go where you were for listening. After you don't listen, finish. If you choose to come here again, you come here. When I finish my broadcast, I end it. Then I stream him live. We'll do one like a repeat again. Okay, for people who miss am, make they come dey watch am. That is how it's supposed to. Because the message is there every day to see and to be listening to. Eh? For your mind now, oh, Simon is live. Oh, Simon is live. Me wey just dey come, I'll just cut off my own broadcast. I pay for all these things you dey see. So when I take the broadcast, I pay for it. Do you know how much I subscribe for StreamYard? Do you know how much I subscribe for my phone every month? Eh? Do you know how much I pay every month? I pay for it. So when I coming out to make use of it, I will make use of it. If you don't want to listen, rest. Not just wahala. They no dey keep person put. But now this one I not like. That's your eye service of a thing. You think when Simon see the name Isaac, you say, oh, Simon is life, is telling faith. He go get wetin he want give you. Like say Simon don't know who be faith. Like say Simon don't know say we be team. He don't know say the message when he dey send faith, he dey go. I go fit send am in another dimension, in another way. Why I respect una sef? Why I dey respect una sef? Trust me, it not make sense. Admin is someone who broadcasts twice in a week. I go understand, and it is the as e dey come out, e go give notification. I will understand. It's someone who come out every day, sometimes twice in a day sef. Every day. So wetin come be your problem? What's your problem? They tell you say I come this social media to follow. I come this social media to come dey say, oh, because na Simon, I will just dey do the message of Simon. I not get my own. I come social media for. I not get my own message to give my people. Eh? I will be living by the message alone of Simon. No. I have my own dimension of my own way of how God takes send me to for this liberation. Yours na to comment and na to share. So I wan put the new flyer of Eastern Security fundraising. E no dey. I no know where I put am. Make I upload am for the computer now, but I no know where e dey. But we'll continue to dey use the old one for now. For now, we'll dey use the old one on this today. ESF fundraising day today, but the date is different. This one is February, on the 10th of February, but today na 9, but na the same color of flyer, na the same. Today na 9, so 7 p.m. Eastern Security Network day today, so don't miss out. I'll be streaming it live in this platform. Okay, I'll be streaming it live on YouTube. Faith Ogala. I'll be streaming it live on YouTube, Freedom Fighter TV. I'll be streaming it live, Ogala Faith Backup. Okay. And I think I will be streaming it live on Twitter as well. So yeah. So hopefully this month Facebook go leave my page, Voice of Freedom Fighter. Hopefully this month they go leave am for me. Hopefully they will leave the page. The page don't try. You never go on leave. Oh. For almost 2 years plus. Almost 2 years plus. Say that page round. When I say 2 years and 8 months. Yes, because these 8 months he really worked harder. He worked well. So they say make he rest small. So he don't rest. Hopefully this month everything will be okay. Then we will come back again as normal, as usual. Thank you so much, my people. That is my little message for you people. For those of you waiting, say una go dey sabi, dey do over sabi. Now who they call? Hello. Hello. So see you guys later. 7 p.m. Don't miss ESF fundraising today. I think I will post the link. Yeah. Hello. Think I will post the link. They'll just dey come dey find wetin dey your mouth. Dey find wetin dey your mouth. Dem wan use Simon live broadcast. Simon is live. Dem wan use am take find wetin dey your mouth. And I go give am to una. No be say go come. Yes na. You come find wetin dey my mouth. I go give am to you as you want am. Hello. Hello. Yes na. I no see am. E no dey. Think is here. If you cause them now, they go say you caused them. The link dey here. I think okay. Mm-hmm. So coming go YouTube. Mm-hmm. I don put am. My go. Mm-hmm. I don put am. I don put am. I don put am. I don put am. All right. Mm-hmm. The link dey here. Then mo check how go take go bring the Eastern Security Network. No be here we go go. I believe say na here I go go. See am here. Abi? No, na it be this. March. No, this one na March. Na April we go find. April. Hmm. April. April. Full. ndị okoro, ndị ụmụ okoko, ndị ụmụ mgbada. Ee, ndị ụmụ mgbada. Ee, Faith B. Okada. Ndị ụmụ mgbada. Foto. I share this thing just now. See am. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, oh, now we see here so. Mm-hmm. Good day from here, my Immaculata Uche. Ndewo, good day. Thank you so much, my blood. So now be this, so now we dey here, oh, now be this. I don't do am. I don't put. No, I know they remove. I see whether I big. Supposed to big na kidding for. So now be this one. The link, everything dey there. Dey for my this thing. So now na dey see so. Eastern Security Fundraising. Don't miss it. Don't miss out. Okay. Today, being 9th of April, it's going to be Eastern Security Network fundraising. Learn how to put the money in Umwere account yourself through Google, through Z, through donate, through Google. Learn how to do it. The most important thing, you have some cash in your card. That's all. You can pay with any kind of card. You can pay whether na online or not be online o, you can pay with it. So in day one we go see later, maybe if the spirit to talk to una still dey, we go see later in the evening, to before the fundraising start. We go see, I will come out more talk. If not, we meet later in the Zoom of the fundraising today. Thank you so much. In there wanna like and follow this page, this Ogala Faith backup. Wanna like and follow am. There go. I appreciate you. Bye guys. One love. Might stop sharing the screen. Ciao ciao.